Good evening and welcome to Cooking and Wine for Lovers Experience number 17. We are having a pineapple macadamia nut rice ball in a fresh pineapple with a beautiful Cabernet in Maui, Hawaii.
That's awesome, honey. And then some people would say, you're in Maui, what are you cooking at home for? But we're in a VRBO and show them why.
This is such a beautiful condo. We are at the Mahana 308 in Maui, Kanapali, Maui, and look at our view. I mean, it's breathtaking. And we can cook, we can go out to eat all we want, but cooking indoors with this view is fantastic. I am so excited.
Right, and when we sit down for dinner in just a little bit after we cook our dinner, there's no better place. And we've been out a few places, and there's some great places in Maui, but there's not a place we've found yet that has a view like this. All right, honey, you excited for dinner?
I'm very excited.
All right, so we've always said the best part about cooking and wine for lovers is you dress up for each other, and Melissa always has these awesome dresses. I know that the lighting's a little dark right here, but the background is just so incredible with the palm trees and the ocean and the waves that we're going with it. So, Melissa, I love this dress. I've seen you in it before. You look awesome. What is the deal on this one?
Thank you, sweetheart. Well, this is my Lily Pulitzer dress, and I consider it my Hawaiian dress. It's very colorful, very suiting for the atmosphere, for the background, as you see. And it's just very comfy. I love it. And we're in Hawaii.
We're in Hawaii, and you look great in that dress. I'm excited to have this meal with you tonight.
Me too.
All right, so we're out on the balcony, and it's a little windy. There's some waves in the background. It sounds really cool. We're going to try to talk loud so you can hear us. Tonight's wine is from a vineyard called Weens in Temecula, California. We stopped there on the way out here. It was just absolutely awesome. We stopped on a whim. We weren't even planning to go there, and we liked everything they poured, which is really unusual. And so this Weens Cabernet is really nice. Melissa's going to read us the tasting notes for this awesome wine.
Okay, so this 2019 Cabernet Sauvignon has a medium ruby color. On the nose, it leads with aromas, red fruits, fresh herbs, and cracked white pepper. Well-balanced and youthful tannins build the palate of this approachable Cabernet Sauvignon.
Awesome. And we love Cabernets, and we love California Cabernets, so Melissa's going to put our super-duper cool aerator wine machine in there and pour some of this wine so we can try it. How cool is that machine? It aerates,
I love this machine
while it pours.
And what's nice about this machine is it travels really well. It's a little pouch, doesn't take up much room in your suitcase, and we love it.
All right, so we are going to try this wine in an absolutely beautiful location.
Wow, so we just found this wine last week, and I am so excited to try it again.
I know, because we loved everything they poured. So ready, hon?
Yep, cheers.
Cheers to a great trip in Hawaii.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
That's as good as we remember. All right, it's going to be a good wine for dinner tonight.
It sure is.
Cool.
So, sweetheart, tell us what is in the ingredients for tonight's meal.
Tonight's dinner I'm excited about because we're in Hawaii, and I know that I'm a little bit dark right now, but the background is so spectacular, we figured we'd deal with me being dark. And Melissa's going to zoom in on these ingredients here as we talk about it. So we're making pineapple macadamia nut chicken hot and spicy tonight. So we're starting with, we have 2 shallots, we have about 8 garlic cloves, we have a bunch of spices that I brought from home in little plastic bags. It's real easy, and we'll talk about that when I make the chicken. Some black pepper. We have some Louisiana hot sauce that I got in the store for $1. Macadamia nuts, of course, which you're going to chop up. Olive oil. And then I found this in the store, too, which looks really cool. It's called Duckeen Hawaiian Spice. We're excited about that. We have a pineapple, which we're going to cut up, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that. We have 2 red hot chili peppers. We have some pineapple juice. We have some sweet Thai chili sauce, some coconut water. We have some ready-bought rice we bought in the store. We're going to follow the directions and cook that. It's coconut. And then we have 2 skinless, boneless chicken breasts. And we're going to put all this together and show you how to make an awesome meal at home at your VRBO because, quite frankly, we've been out a few times now, and there is no restaurant we've been to that has this view. So we're excited tonight. Okay, so the first thing to do to make this awesome meal here in beautiful Maui, Hawaii, is we're going to take our oven-safe cooking dish. I melted about 2 tablespoons of butter in there. We're going to add just a little bit of coconut juice and a little bit of pineapple juice. And when we make the rice calls for water, but we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use coconut water and pineapple. It makes for a much better flavor. Then we're going to add our chicken breasts into this baking dish. We're going to flip them to get them covered with all that juice and butter, make it yummy. Got 2 more little ones here. Same thing, flip them, get some flavor. Now we're going to take all these spices that I brought from home. Of course, you know we use Lowry's garlic salt, so we're going to take that and sprinkle that over these chicken breasts. And then we're, of course, going to use some cracked black pepper. Okay. All right, and then we're going to use some Montreal chicken seasoning, which I brought from home, which adds some great flavor to this chicken. Then we're going to use some garlic powder, about a teaspoon or so. We need a whole lot. And then we're going to use just a tiny bit of ground ginger. And then lastly, we want a little bit of heat, so we brought a little bit of red hot chili pepper flakes. And then we have that on there. We're going to kind of pound it in like we've done before. And then we're going to add some of this Louisiana hot sauce. And this is to taste. If you like it spicy, add more. If you don't like it spicy, add less. If you don't like it spicy at all, don't add any. We're going to try some of this Hawaiian seasoning that we found. And then we're going to add this sweet Thai chili sauce. And that gives some great flavor. Now we're going to mix this all together. Make sure everything's mixed in there good. We're going to flip these. Get the flavor in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put these chicken breasts in the oven at 325 degrees. We're going to cook them 25 minutes per side. And when we're done that, we'll show you what we do next. All right, so while the chicken is cooking in the oven, the next thing to do is we're going to saute our shallots. We're going to take a saute pan, and we're going to put the heat on medium-high. And the kind of funny thing about this is all the things have worn off, so we are guessing right now. But anyway, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in our pan for these shallots. We're going to get them in there and get them to start to sauteing. You guys have seen this before. We're going to get them to where they start to caramelize. And what we're going to do with these shallots is we also have our crushed garlic, which I had pressed while we were waiting, and I chopped up our chili peppers. So we're going to let this start to cook, and as soon as it starts to cook, then we're going to add the garlic and the chili peppers, and then when they're all caramelized, then we're going to be done, and we'll show what to do next. Okay, we cooked the packaged rice according to directions, except that we use pineapple juice and coconut water instead of just regular water. Now what I did is I chopped up the macadamia nuts, about 2 teaspoons. We're going to mix that in with the rice. That's going to give this some great flavor. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our caramelized onions, garlic, or pardon me, shallots, and the red hot chili peppers. We're going to mix that in too. All together. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. This is really not a very hard meal to make. So we have rice, we have macadamia nuts, we have diced shallots that are caramelized, we have red hot chili peppers, and about 8 cloves of garlic pressed. And once again, it's all to what your taste is. So we got that all mixed up. We're going to let it kind of stay warm a little bit. Our chicken's just about done. And then we're going to put this whole thing together and have some dinner. I'm hungry, babe.
I am too. Smells delicious.
Okay, for someone who likes to cook, there's not a whole lot better than cooking in paradise. I know we have paradise at home, and Maui is very special. Anyway, try the wine. Yes, it's still extremely well. Okay, so now the chicken's done, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the chicken breasts out of our saute or our baking dish, and what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 forks and we're just going to shred them. So we have kind of shredded chicken. just like that. It's pretty easy. They were cooked at 325 degrees for 25 minutes per side. Just cut them up like that. It's pretty easy. Okay, we'll do the next one. And then what we'll do is we're going to do all 4 of these. We'll have some shredded chicken, and this is the chicken we cooked earlier in the oven. And then we're going to put this whole thing together and show you how good this meal is. All right, so everything's about done. Melissa's going to help put this together. And what I did was I took our pineapple and I cut it in half. And then what I did is I dug it out. I cut out the cores, and then I diced up the good part of the pineapple. We have 2 pineapple shells. And then we have our rice over here. And Melissa's going to take the pineapple that we had from the pineapple that I cut up and add it to our rice. And she's going to mix it up good. So we have the coconut rice with coconut and pineapple juice, the shallots, the garlic, the red hot chili peppers. She's going to put some of that in each of these pineapple halves. The presentation on this is just awesome. Mm-hmm. It's just so cool. And we're in Hawaii, so where better to have pineapple than in Hawaii?
Lots of pineapple farms around here.
That's true. All right, so then we got all the rice in there. That looks yummy. Yeah. And then what she's going to do is take our shredded chicken. She's going to add the shredded chicken on top of our rice into our pineapples. Look at that. That looks so yummy. And if you're not having fun when you're doing this, you have some other issues, because we're on vacation, but we're having so much fun, and this is an awesome meal. I don't actually know anywhere in Maui that we can go to get this meal. And the last thing she's going to do is take some of the leftover marinade juice from the roasted chicken and put it on top. Holy cow, that just looks awesome. So we're having pineapple, macadamia nut, roasted chicken in a pineapple.
And there you go.
All right, babe. We ready for dinner?
I'm so excited.
Cool. All right, sweetheart. So we have our dinner here in Maui. We have chicken and a pineapple. This is so cool, with macadamia nuts and pineapple and rice and shallots.
So we are definitely celebrating Maui, that's for sure.
And our 11th wedding anniversary.
Yes.
And it all goes back to, we've always said, whether you're in Maui, whether you're at home or somewhere else, it's about spending time together, getting dressed up, making a point to be with each other. And we had so much fun tonight, didn't we, baby?
We had a lot of fun.
Right,
so cheers, baby.
Cheers. All right, all. Remember, couple that cooks together, travels together,
stays together,
and drinks wine together.
Till next
so
time.
Thanks for coming along. See you next time.
Okay,